All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the stream. More building, more smelting, more doing things with what's smelted. That's what we're doing today. Monster, good morning to you. Quad, good morning. Alpha 18, good morning, everyone. How is all doing? How is let me go ahead and can I copy this? Source copy. All right. And if I go here, well, let me paste it here. Paste a reference. Do I want to paste a reference? I guess so. All right, whatever. More dueling in dungeons. There you go, Quad. Good at me. Good intentions. You know, good times. Right off the bat, nice. Let me do a save. All right, cool. All right, so that's not what I wanted. So what we got set up is a new iron. We smelt, so we get just iron plates. So it's added to the pool of continual iron plates. Now, my idea was since we need a dedicated solar panel and accumulators. Accumulator uses iron plates, but this does not. But we can use iron plates to make steel plates. So if we figure out some stuff here, so the idea was along here maybe I can set up the I hate you, Panda. No, you gotta spend more time in the dungeon. That's all there is to it. I'm thinking like along here, we'll set up the accumulator and bring everything to it so it can make the accumulators. We pick them up and then we drop them off, something like that. So let's start with that. Oh yeah, fly now. Every time I go, I die. I lose empathy. I'm going backwards. Well, maybe they don't like your hat. I don't know. I like your hat. I think it's a gray hat. Okay. Actually, let's see here. So initially, I said right here, but we have stone there. We have no resources whatsoever blocking here. So let's go over here. Nice and wide open. And go to blueprints, production, accumulators. Too much. That looks manageable, I think. So obviously we have 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs. Or where's the outputs? The outputs right here. So we have 1, 2, 3 inputs. What's it take to make an accumulator? Only 2 things. So batteries and plates. So how does that work? That's obviously output. So I guess the inputs are separated right here. This is 1, this is 2. Okay. I can understand this one. That's not the one I wanted. You think the game's rigged? I don't think so. Do this again. So accumulators, that one. Okay, so if that's the inputs and that's the outputs, let's put it down here. I was a little toasty when I got here this morning. I had to turn on my little desk fan. Works pretty good, actually. Change this back to 50. There you go, Panda. Quad's got you covered. Now, I don't know if using always rare items are better than an uncommon item, if it gives you better stuff, but... all right, so... that's one step. Now, we're going to have to make batteries. Batteries take sulfuric acid. So if we're making sulfuric acid down here, and we're going to pick it up, we're going to have to make the batteries over here, I guess. What does it take to make a battery? So now I have to get copper. Okay, I'll just have to drop off some copper. That's all. Oh, interesting. All right, cool. So if we're going to pick up batteries, we need to pick up loading. This is going to cause a problem, I believe. All right, let's go ahead and create those. All right, I've got that, and then we'll bring it here. All right, let's go get more stuff. Is everything else done down here? I think. Let's go check it. I think we are. We're gonna have to bring. Oh, right. No, we're not quite done because we need to bring over the iron plates. Whoa, too far. So we're making the plastic. But, okay, you guys leave me alone. So from here is what I want to do is... Going to go into here. Now, get we already have a requester chest. All we have to do is do something overkill that I normally do. I haven't started my stream in months. Why, Quad? What do we want to do? I want to pick it up. I want to do this. Same thing. Power down here. All right. Wrong way. Oops. All right, that works. All right. So if we're making sulfuric acid here, and we have iron plates, we just need copper plates to be brought down here. So there's copper right up north. Probably that would be a good place to start because, like I said, I want to make these generalized products available so they can be used everywhere, not be so specific. So see, we're going to take the train out to here so we can drop, smelt. Okay, that'll work. I'm just thinking out loud. Appreciate you guys' help. So, is that making sulfuric acid? Certainly is. Now, if I create another one of these, I made 5 accidentally. Is it going to fill that one up too? That is cool. What do you call a brave bald chicken? Brave bald chicken. Lucky. Oh man, poor little chicken. All right, so if we drag that way, smelt it, and then drop it off, that sounds good to me. All right, so drills, we want to drag it to the left. Oh, no. That's coal. I don't need to do coal. I don't need to do coal. So again, tomorrow, for those that weren't here, we had a tree fall apart on us. So I have a tree removal service coming tomorrow morning. They're supposed to be here. Last I heard was between 7:30 and 8. So I'll have to do an initial meet and greet sort of thing and make sure, you know, all the requirements are going to be met and whatnot. And so my stream will start late tomorrow, without a doubt. Let's go ahead and, oh, wait. I did post pictures of the fallen tree out in Discord. Does my command still work, by the way? Cool. There's a miner missing in the middle. I might have ran out of... No, I didn't. The one of the other... He's got it. There he is. Come on. He's got a charge. He ran out of juice. There he goes. Good eye, Panda. What happens when I zip around too fast? All right. Gonna drive you nuts. Well, I can't. No Looney Tunes here. All right. So now we're going to take these straight to smelters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll do an 8 to 4. My favorites. Not really. And that one's got least. So we'll do that. Oops. You know, I caught wind of another factory game called Factory 95. It looked very cute. You play a game inside Windows 95 user interface. I don't think there's too much to it. You know, when you've got stuff like this and Stationeers and you know, Satisfactory and the Crust and what's the other one where you do on the planet? What's that one called? Hang on. Jamorian liked it a lot. No, not Planet Crafter. You go from planet to planet with resources. You're a robot. Captain, oh, there's also Captain of Industry, right? At least I think you're a robot. Oh. Dyson Sphere, that's it, thank you. Or Dyson, whatever. Astro Colony, see a lot of factory automation games. BMAC! Dude! Thank you so much for the 50-month resub. Appreciate that. Nice. I need to check. Now, actually, hang on. I have something. Is it just called Dyson? I thought it was called Dyson Sphere. Hang on. Nice. All right. So the one thing you get when you go through like Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Muxy, any other sort of hosting service, you can always go back into your dashboard and see all your alerts. Now, I have a log file for all my alerts. That's about it. So I went through and created, so at least I can do the last one just in case I miss it. Thanks, BMAC. All right, so obviously I did something wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm still waiting for Dyson Sphere to go 1.0. All right, so it is called Dyson Sphere. Gotcha. Cool. Thought I was forgetting stuff because, you know, I'm getting to that age. Okay. Let's 63, 64 in March. Oh, wrong command. All right, so we want to do that. Yep. All right. That gives us that. That's okay. I don't mind being, I don't want to always be the oldest. So we want to do this and this and this. So bring this out here. We'll say, trying to line it up. 1, 2. I ran into a rock. 3 and 4. All right. No, no, we don't do that, Kanga. Come on. No, no rizzes and no. Now this is already balanced here, so we don't have to do it again. Don't need that or that or that, that. Hey, Longfellow, how you doing? I can't remember if I'm older than you or not. No, I'm saying I turned 63 in March. So I was impressed with the War Games quote, you know. There you go. All right, I got you. Now mine was 63. You know, people that are married and have kids have got claim to fame. I don't have kids. I just brag about my Navy days and playing Dungeons & Dragons. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed working at Intel. The stuff I did, I like doing that stuff. Microsoft was cool. Would you like to play a nice game of chess? No, no. How about global thermonuclear war? No, really. You know, a lot of people say that. They say, I don't look my age. And I like, especially the ones that say you don't act your age. I go, well, thank you. You know, it's the no drinking, no smoking, all gaming, all pizza lifestyle. You know, I got to act my age sometimes. I have this thing with the mail, though. All right. So my full name, of course, the nickname of Andrew, my full given name is Andy. So whenever I sign up for something that I think is kind of cool, it'll come as Andy instead of Andrew. So if it has Andrew, it's going to be spam or something official, you know? Oh, wait a minute. Am I going to run into a problem here? This is our steel smelting. Hang on. That's got to come out and go down. So let's turn this around and first of all, let's put a train. This is going to be a pickup for copper. That's true. If you're a certain age, how are you supposed to act? You know, that's a good point. So this is loading. If we put this like right there, and I think what I'm going to do, oh, they're going to freak out. Wait, what? What'd I miss? I've never been there. Good point. Watching others. Oh, wait, what? What I missed? Didn't realize you're the age. Wouldn't have guessed it. I try not to act my age. Yeah, I get that a lot. It's a nice compliment. I've never been this age how I'm supposed to act. Good point. Watching others. No, I'm not a good example of, well, that's how he acts. Well, that's bad, right? So if I copy this and rotate it like that, that's going to work better, I think. No one You know, as an example, it's never been a positive reference. It's always been just a reference. Well, there's Gamer Circle. Yeah, we know. Oh. There we go. All right. Good. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, let's go down here and get this all dialed in. So I'm trying to bite off more than I can chew. It's going to get me in trouble. One thing I prefer coffee over Diet Mountain Dew. You know, my taste buds never really acquired coffee. The only time I ever drank coffee, well, twice actually. I got a job, strictly, you know, kind of a part-time, I guess you can call it. This guy had his own company, very small crew, but he needed an extra hand. And one of my friends knew I was looking for a little bit better pay. So he reached out to me and says, look, you don't need any experience. I just need someone that can, you know, be on site for 8 hours, but we start at 4 a.m. I said, that's not a problem. It was concrete demolition. So yes, a jackhammer. Yes, I got a headache. So the only way at that time, and being even younger, I was drinking coffee in the morning just to get that infusion going. It helped. It did help. But that's the only time I ever drank coffee, but there was sugar and cream or milk in that. So never been a fan of coffee. I like certain things at Starbucks, but you know, it's so darn expensive. I don't mind a sweet tea. What is it called? Snapple came out with it. You mix tea and lemonade. What's that called? A lot of people don't get me wrong. A lot of people, and I love the smell of grounded coffee. I think it smells really good. Oh, we need inserters. All right, we're out of stuff. Let's oh, okay, not completely. Tea and lemonade. I'm Southern. We call that a travesty or blasphemy. Hang on. There's something else where you mix Coke and Dr. Pepper and they call it a witches or voodoo or something. I give up coffee. I drink tea now. Pinky up. There you go, Grumpy. What is it called when you mix lemonade with iced tea? An Arnold Palmer, half and half is what I... All right. Oh, there you go. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. Quiet. I tried to roar. I used to be a bouncer, not a bouncer, but a doorman at a pub in Redding, California. I tried my first Roy Roger. I did not care for it. All right, so, so we should probably balance. Oh wait, we don't need those. No, we balance right here, so I don't have to. Oh, I put these in backwards? Doggone it. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to talk and play a game. I get it. All right, let's try this again. Hang on, let's see if this works. I get it. All right, so the audio's not coming through. That's interesting. Where is it? Hang on. Huh. Oh, that's not it. I added something new. I haven't tested online yet. All right, let's try this again. Did you guys hear it? Okay, you guys heard it? It was probably echoing, wasn't it? Well, obviously I haven't learned correctly. I'm still working on the whole instant replay thing. I gotta get the monitor for that so I can hear it to make sure it works. Oh. You know, it's challenging because I've got a conversation going on with the game. I got a conversation going on with the chat, which could be 4 or 5 different conversations talking about comic books, movies, computers, technologies, stuff, you know, so somewhere there's got to be a little give. Could be 4 or 5 different conversations talking about comic books, movies, computers, technologies. I need to do something. I need to put a drop shadow around that, and then maybe not tilt it as much. Took me forever to figure that out. Then he's always getting distracted and joining dungeons. Yes. Wait, I want to play. I'm getting distracted. Dang it. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't copy it all the way. Ah, got it. All right, hang on. I can fix it. All right, we don't have everything in place. Got some of it in place. We might as well turn it on and get what we have in place working. Come back, get it all finished. All right, so let's drag some power from down here. All right, so some of it'll work, some of it won't. Yeah, oh wait, what's going on? Oh, need that. That's fine. All right. So I fly a little bit faster than I run now, so we're using jetpacks. You leveled? Yeah, so you just have to keep at it. Congrats. And touchdown. All right. I don't think I need that anymore. The question is, what kind of lemonade do you put in that? Fresh homemade lemonade made with real lemon juice. All right. Whatever. All I know is I'm thirsty. All right. Are we all done? We're all done. All right. Now, do I have refueling? Okay, I do. Good. All right, let's go get the copper squared away. Let's get batteries starting to be made. Then I think we have 2 components we need for the accumulators, so we can get the accumulators online. I want to do something productive, because just laying track, putting down drills, smelt, it's the same song and dance. I just flew over a lot of water. So we want to come down here and land right about there. All right. So we have all the drills. Okay. Oh, we didn't get any power over to here. Oops. My bad. There we go. If I make 10, 5, 10. All right, cool. So I don't have any blinkies, so we got everything there. Is there an upgrade for reach? There it is. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and make one of those. This, in fact, is copper pickup, but we're going to put the little copper symbol in front of it, so I know it's one of the new ones. And 2 trains. Now I want to use this copper for something else in addition. So if we come all the way down here, so we're making sulfuric acid, we're making plastic, but I want to make I want to make batteries right here. I don't think that would work, would it? We have it all right here, but I think it would be better to have it dedicated, bring everything to it, and then pick up from there. Yeah, that was the plan. All right. The plan was to put... There's the battery right there. All right, never mind. But we want to bring the stuff to it. Hey, do I have another reach? Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, wait. Let's go finish the steel. All right, so this is dropping off and making steel. That's what this is. Which we don't need for the batteries, but we need them for the solar panels. Then we need to do a pickup of steel. Well, loading. And I'm going to put it right there. Cool. I'm going to keep doing my reach. It gets to be not that expensive. Hey, I got some fish. $10. 510. All right, so all we need is to have if I go to the map, I think we have that's iron unload. So that's not the iron unload we want. This would be iron plate unload, not iron unload, not to be confused. So there's iron. How did I not get that wrong? So if that says iron unload, and that says iron unload, but it's different stuff, how's that working out? So this iron unload goes where? Huh. It seemed to have created a problem. So we're unloading here and smelting there. Okay. So what I need to do is change. I know. There's an iron pickup. So let's change. Oh, I know why. Because the actual title plus what's in front of it is what it's identifying. So I don't really have to put plate in the title as long as I make sure I put plate in the title. All right. Well, that works. So what I need to do is find Need to find this. And then if we make one of those here, give it the same name, and make sure, in fact, we can handle a couple trains. Oh, that's nice. And then that's going to go up and start making steel. Nice. Then we do, what I can do is temporarily do, and we look for steel. Cool. All right, so we got to come back and finish steel. Copper's ready, but batteries I might have some stuff for batteries up here. All right, let's get some power to this so I can see what the heck is going on. All right, so stuff comes in at the top, but has to come in this side. So this, or is that a separate input? That splits that to that. This is part of that also. So we have one input. I'm going to say two inputs. This goes to here under. So one of them's got to be steel, and one of them's the batteries. And then they all make their batteries, and then it comes out here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2. Wait a minute, hang on. All right, so these two split into these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter because they're all split into 4. We'll put the iron here and the batteries, or the batteries here. Oh, I said battery pickup, and this needs to be accumulator pickup. Oops. I spell that right? Accum. Oh, there's no O. Accumulator pickup. All right, cool. So we have to make the batteries down there. So we'll drag the copper across, pick up the batteries down there, drop them off here. All right, cool. So let's put our drop-offs Looks like we could actually do a 2 input here. 2 and 2. They're both 2. All right. Excellent. All right, so let's put one train unload down here. That's going to create a mess, I think, if I do that. All right, that'll be challenging. And then we need another one. Can't go there, so it has to go there. All right. So let's go pick up stuff. So let's see here. That's done. That's done. That's done. So let's finish that. We got to make the batteries down here. So we have the copper, we have the iron, and we have the sulfuric acid. So we can put our battery production in place. All right, on that note, guys, I'm going to do a bio break real quick, grab a snack, and I'll be right back. Let's get this going again. Don't go anywhere. right, I'm back. Good job, everyone. Good job. Good job. Sorry, I was having a snack. And tomorrow's groceries. So I was adding to the grocery list. All right, so we're all stocked up. How much does... What does it actually get me? Another tile. I like that. 8,000. Ooh, take a break. All right, so let's go back and finish the accumulator assembly. Then we got to go down and do batteries, but at least we can deliver plates, iron plates. Wish I hope so. All right. All right. Okay. Cool. All right, so this is ready to receive stuff. Before I do that, so that's iron unload. So we can do another iron unload here. Now again, this goes 2 to 4, and this goes 2. That's 4. Because we feed one on this side, one on this side, it splits it differently. All right, so let's do another iron unload. And so let's connect them first. So let's get some trees. And what's interesting, only doing 2. So maybe I should do a stupid rocks. All right, and then I have a feeling I'm going to mess this up. All right, so where are all the iron being smelted? So this unloads to make steel. That unloads for there. There's the only iron pickup we have that's got no one sitting there. And 4 trains. So I need another one of these as well. So, right here. Right. Sounds cool. So we can drag, smelt, and do another pickup. Yes. All right. Little sidetrack. I just want to make sure we... Okay, where was I going to put it? Over there. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. If I do this, is there a way where I can say not to include... Omit miners on unwanted trace. Okay, let's see if that works. We want to go that way? Okay, so if I do this... Oh, wow. That works so well. So there should be... Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that option was there. All right, cool. Learned something new. Let's make sure we get that miner in the middle so Panda doesn't, you know, have trouble sleeping tonight. Like that one right there. There it goes. Fluffy, how the heck are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. All right, so we'll do 8 to 4. No. Yes. All right, then let's do. I just whistled. Oh, goes back. Right, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. I know, 4. Don't need that. That. Oh, I did a little something creative last night. Just very simple. I took a pound of baby carrots, which isn't a whole lot really. Dry them off completely. Get them really, really dry. And then take like 2 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of honey. Warm that up, mix it up, add a little garlic powder, salt and pepper, and then pour that into a bowl with the carrots and get it all mixed up. Put it on a cookie sheet with foil, of course. And you put it in there for about 450 for about 30 minutes. So 15 minutes, take it out, flip everything over, 15 minutes. Oh, honey glazed baby carrots. Yum. Unless you don't like carrots. All right, so now we need to pick this stuff up. Loading. Hey, Linux, how you doing? You know, I've been doing a lot of work on the stream, kind of back-end stuff, really. I'm going to have to go through an update because rocket jockeys are defunct ever since DOS or John Galloway went and got himself a real job in a field he was very happy to start working in, too, by the way. And just mention that you're a streamer or something like that. Yeah, carrots are yummy. I like them. I have to be careful, though. If I eat too many of them, my stomach can't process all of them. All right, we're missing a whole bunch of stuff here. All right. So, what's going on? What are you doing? Where are you going? Well, I mean, they're not adding any new streamers, you know. The Discord, there's no traffic in there, really. Not really. So, I may be talking out my left ear or something like that, but, yeah. I mean, I would assume it would be alive and well with, you know, maybe KSP2 Maybe with KSA, be a different, you know, rocket agency, you know. Yeah, I know KSP2 is dead. I read that Kerbal 2 was sold to a venture capitalist firm, and that some people left that firm and were going to go do something with Kerbal 2, but that's the last I heard. That was like months ago. Months. I don't want to start any rumors. No rumor mill here. All right, and then let's get, look at all the stones. There are the bunch of the modders who claim to be rewriting the backend. Are there? All right. I mean, that's the same thing with Hellion. Some guy is trying to revive it via modding. All right, so let's put power to all this. All right, and then we still have to go back. Load up on some stuff. Then we have to go down to batteries. I'm getting there. Wait, we can actually do that right up here. Yeah, I'm coming. Stop chasing me. Hang on. There we go. Woohoo! Whoa. All right. So what we've got established here is an additional sulfuric acid. We're also having additional plastic that can back this up. So make sure we always have plastic for the red circuits. Here we have a copper available to anything that needs copper plates. Now we have sulfuric acid. We have access to iron plates here. We just need to have copper, which we have right here. And then we can start making our batteries here. And then we can deliver here. So this would be iron plates. I might as well get that online and make sure it works. I'm still waiting for some stuff. Yeah, stuff. But I want to get this online because the additional iron plate, we only have one iron plate pickup. I want to have another one. All right, we're good. Let's fly. And okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And touchdown. All right. So to make sure I do this right, again, this is going to be an iron pickup, which is just like this one right here, which is completely overworked. Copy it. Make one. Quickly rename it. And 2 stations is good. Or 2 things. Tracks. Trains. Words. And I'm hoping a train comes over here. Let's be patient. So they're going to hang out there until they're empty. Can I find all the trains? There's 4 trains. There's that one. So, all right. So let's do this. Let's go down here and copy the train's route, and we'll add a couple trains. Or I should fly. All right, so train. Oh, already had one. Let's see if this works. Oh, I didn't remember it. Can I? Yeah, that worked. Nice. Okay, cool. Fuel. Let's give him 9. Your schedule is that good, and then we'll go over here and give you 9. Oops. We're gonna go for a ride. Make sure I did this right. If I put you on automatic, and then if I come in behind you, put you on automatic, you should pretty much follow that guy, right? That'll be good. That'll test out our train depot. I've only had one train there at a time. There he is. Technically, we should be going faster. Well, we're going to swap out the solid fuel for rocket fuel, too. He had a little bit of a head start. There he is. And there I am right there. So this is BMAX. It'll offload. So whatever fuel you say you're using, it'll offload whatever that isn't and then load you up with the new stuff. All right, so you're asleep. And you're going to go to sleep. Because you guys need to go to the unload. Really? All right, why don't you go to a pickup? That was the next one in line anyways. So you're going to go to the closest pickup. So there's 2 pickups. And how the train system works, it always goes to the closest one. So if there was a train here and a train here, this one is full, it would go to this one way, that one way up there. Yep, it would do that. So basically we added 2 trains for iron pickup plates. So nice. Now, let's see where he goes. He's going to go to sleep because there's nothing to do. Now I need plates for accumulators. So if this works, excuse me, all of the unloads are busy. They have trains waiting. All the pickups have got trains waiting. So I'm going to hopefully add another unload, and one of them should be, or both of them should activate and come over here. As long as I didn't break this. All right. So I've never used this blueprint. And again, we have iron plates. So if I go, oh, it's one of my dudes. What are you doing? Oh, you picked up the drill. All right, so we need an iron unload. So we should, I think. Maybe. Yeah, both those trains are gone. There they are. There they are. Here they are. Ha! It worked. Now, as long as I interpret this correctly, this is going to be half of the recipe. And he's going to go pick up again. And then probably come back here since it'll be available. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, good, good, good. All right, so this will be for the batteries. Oh, I guess I wasn't done. All right. All right, so now we're going to fly down here. Oops, try that again. All right, so before I get all nuts and crazy, I need to create two different loadings here. One for sulfuric acid and one for the batteries. So, okay. I guess I could squeeze one in right here. Maybe. Let's see here. No. And no. Okay. So we're going to put sulfuric acid. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going the wrong way. Where'd the other one go? I thought I made 4. Okay, whatever. There you go. So these are unloading, but I need to load. There we go. All right, and then this is going to be the batteries. Oh, no. That was bad. Misclick. Oh, I didn't mean to make those. Doggone it. All right, so now, this is going to be another sulfuric. So we have, this is a pickup. We have an unload. And we have another unload. So this will be another pickup for sulfuric acid. It's not in high demand, that's for sure. Not yet, anyways. So let's copy that. And I have a feeling if I build this, rename it, somebody might come over and actually try to, you know. So let's see if so the batteries, let's see here. Battery. Too much, way too much, too little. Oh, that makes its own sulfur. Interesting. And that makes the batteries. So we bring in oil and just oil. Oh, all right. Let's try this one. Never tried it before. So we have one. Oh, it's not very, maybe not. The reason why it's not accelerated. So, oh, no, there's that one. Oh, that one is. That's too much, though. Way too much. Does 4 battery manufacture or 5 battery manufacturing? Hang on a sec. Maybe I should hang on, let's check out BMAX. I think BMAX got a battery too. Fuel stop, accumulators, no batteries. All right, so how am I making batteries? Am I using the older blueprint? That's dynamite. I'm using this one. Okay. Which is not that one. All right, so not that one. Solar panels, accumulators. It must be something I stole from here. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Not that one. Where did I get that battery recipe from? I know it. I've used it before. Did I accidentally use it and then not put it back? I've done that before. Okay. Let's go. All right. We're gonna have to change the direction. Need how many of these? 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So the stuff comes in here. All right, cool. And the batteries come out here, right? All right, okay. All right, so sulfuric acid. All right, so that has sulfuric acid going to those. Let's get power. And then, what we want to do is get not stuck. I got stuck again. Jeez, trees. So we want to take this. I went way too far. All right, that's batteries in. This is stuff in. So we'll bring the plates there. Copper's right across the street. So what we'll do is we'll do something like this. Cool. All right. This is missing what? Really? Interesting. Dude. Oh, crying out loud. Man, I am dangerous. All right, so let's turn that on. Oh, if I go to my upgrade, I go yellow to that. Okay, fine. Oh, I'm out of inserters. All right, we're making batteries. All right, so then we drag the batteries all the way over here. Crying out loud. Hey, Kag, how the heck are you doing? Oh, I'm just trying to connect some dots, trying to get some stuff going here. All right, so battery production. Sulfuric acid source. Yeah, those are slowly filling up. All right, good. And then let's put a train here. Can I make one? Can. Nice. Get rid of that and that. All right, so train goes here. Oh, wait. Let's do... do we have any... I don't think I'm making batteries anywhere. I'm being picked up. They're just being made right here and used. Yep. All right. So we don't have an actual battery pickup. All right. So I'm going to use this as an example. And oh, maybe I shouldn't. Let's rename that. We're going to call this battery. Battery pickup. Oh, I named it before I even put it there. I didn't know I could do that. Cool. All right. My birthday today, going out for breakfast and hopefully some online gaming with family later. That is maybe like some Magic the Gathering arena matches. Dude. When you guys play, do you guys just play like starters, or do you are you in type 2, or what are you playing? You tell me. BMax told me his son is a big Magic guy too. What am I looking for those? I picked up the Avengers Commander deck a couple days ago. Haven't opened it yet. I also have the Fantastic Four. You just like getting into the starter packs. Those are cool. Those are really fun, easy, super fun. Not super competitive, super fun. I don't need that there. All right, so let's hop aboard and figure out this train. This is a new train. And so it's got its refuel, so let's give it some fuel. We're going to force a refuel. So we're going to go to... Oh. All right, so wait a minute. Let's go ahead and hop out of this guy. We have to go where the batteries need to go. Got to set that one up. So that would be right up here. So we got that. And what we're going to do, again, that's a 2 input, right? That is a 2. So what we'll do is we'll bring these two. Oops. Oh, geez. So let's whack some of this off. Then we'll go 4 to 2. And that's the inside one. That's really cool, Cag. I got Alex 2 of the 4 Lord of the Rings Commander decks, and she tracked down the other 2. All right, then we're gonna send this across there, this across there. And let's give this a little bit of breathing room. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where those go. Last time I played Magic, it was, gosh, 20 years ago. I played it when it first came out. I lived in Key West, Florida. There's like 5 or 6 guys. And there was a little shop. You were in Key West too? I want the Star Trek stuff. There's, yeah, BMAC just told me Star Trek's coming out. They have a Stardew Valley special set and a Hobbit set coming out too. But the Star Trek would be really cool. And there was like 5 or 6 of us. FX Editor, thank you so much for the 76 months. Appreciate that very much. Hang on, I'm checking something here real quick. All right, cool. Sweet. Appreciate that, FX Editor. No, I played Magic when it first came out. Oh, I gotcha. There's like one card shop. They sold starters, boosters, and you know there was no. I think that was it. Just starters and boosters. They didn't. There was no like, I guess that was it. But there was no organized play. You know, my week's going fantastic. We had a tree fall apart on us. Let me bring everyone up to speed on that. Let me find the post. Copy message link. There we go. Not yesterday, but the night before. So right after the stream yesterday, I heard a big crunch crash, and I thought somebody crashed into the house. And I looked down the driveway. Actually, I checked the camera. I didn't see anything. I go, what was that? And when I looked out the front window, I thought the whole tree fell over, but it was just one of the branches. Very lucky. Didn't land on anything. We didn't have anything even close to it. And it wasn't obscuring the road. So made some phone calls, found a couple people, got an estimate. Local guy. That same day at about 11:30 at night, same thing, one of the other branches gave. This one got a little bit in the road, so we had to go out there and try to move it, and I was very concerned. We don't have a busy road, but there's no lights. I live out in the sticks. So we called 911. We told them what happened. They sent a patrol car by, and we said, we don't want this one branch sticking out. It might hit a truck. He goes, yeah, I don't know about that. He goes, but I'll stay here with my lights on so, you know, no one hits you guys. So I got out my little reciprocating saw, chopped off the big branch and pulled it back. So tomorrow, the stream will be late. The tree removal guy will be here. So I have to do the initial meet and greet, make sure he gets all set up and stuff. And yeah. Hang on one sec, guys. One quick sec. Hang on. One of the bad things of being out there stomping around at night, I got a couple little mosquito bites on my ankles. I was in my shorts, not my undershorts, my short shorts. So that's about the only real excitement. All right, let's see here. That up, bring that over here. All right, so that should feed the batteries. So now all I need to do is come over down here, make a copy of this, and then make one of those, and then rename it to say unload. All right, so now we have a place for him to drop off his batteries. All right, let's go see if this works. Not, back to the drawing board. And touchdown. All right, so let's get aboard here. He's got some fuel. Schedule is we want to go to the battery unload. Want to wait for empty cargo in activity. Then we want to come back and pick up some more batteries. Wait for full cargo. And activity. All right, so before we do this, let's just make sure things are working okay. So those are full. That's good. Those are... Would you guys stop taking my stuff? Okay. Okay, so they're at full capacity on the pipes. Nice. Cool. All right, sweet. All right, let's go for a little train ride, shall we? So the first thing we should do is go get fuel. Excellent. All right, I'm going to do something. I want you guys to tell me if you hear an echo. So hang on a sec. Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. I'm going to try it one more time in a sec. See if you guys hear an echo. If you hear an echo. So hang on a sec. Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. So if I start talking, you heard an echo from the instant replay. So if I start talking and the instant replay comes up, if you guys hear an echo, if you hear an echo. So hang on a sec. Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. All right, I got to work on that a little bit. I got the effect I wanted. A little bit. I got the process down. Now I got to work on, you know, streamception. I know. Well, I need to put a drop shadow and maybe a frame around it. All right, here goes the battery drop off. That's good. And you go to manual. There come the batteries. Tech Priest, how you doing? Tech Priest Pie. 3.14 Apple. I'm doing good there, Tech Priest. Oh, good, good, good. All right. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Hopefully it works. Please work, please work, please work. Really like it to work. Please, 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 please. Oh, we're making them. And we're hoping to see an output here soon. Wait for it. Wait, hold. I see accumulators. All right, we're making accumulators. Why is there two of these? Why does it say a two? Nuh-uh. Oh, right. Okay, that's the old one. All right, let's go dismantle that. And so that's the accumulator pickup. We have an accumulator drop off. Okay. All right. I got very scared. Oh, okay. We got all kinds of trains and pretty colors and terrain and wait. Okay. How's the biters doing? Very good. Good. And let's go through here. So this is where the accumulator drop off is, right? Yeah, okay. So this is the trains. So if we put you on manual, get rid of that, and there's still an accumulator pickup, it's just not here anymore. So if we send you back or over, so you can sit there. Holy Toledo. Excellent. So your schedule should be fine because you're going to wait for full cargo. I always say and inactivity. I should say or. I'll do that later. So we're only going to make as many of these because the batteries are going to be a little slow. So he works. Let's put him back on track. Let's crack open another dooski here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. So now we have accumulator. Cool. Now, you know, could I just make 2 of these? Is there enough sulfuric acid? Might not be enough sulfuric acid. That's kind of an easy fix at this point, you know? What is this? Oh, that's nothing. Would I be able to... Would that work? Chemical plant... Oh, wait. All right, hang on. Try that again. All right, so that does work. So all we'd have to do is split this over into here. We can do that. All right, let's what do we need? 20? I can make 20. What are we missing? Oh, we need 9 of those. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. That's gonna be slow going. All right, so let's see here. If we do that, not gonna be very efficient. And then the output can go right there. Oh, we need more inserters. I thought I made 9. All right, what's going on? Oh, I put those on the wrong side. Doggone it. All right, hang on. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. It says clearly right there, you put the product on that side. There we go. Now we're making batteries. Again. Watch this number. Oh, I'm getting restocked. Nice. All right. It's teetering. All right. All right. So batteries in place, accumulators being made. Now we got to focus on solar panels. Solar panels need 3 things. So we need greens. So we have to set up an independent green because I don't want to take the greens away from the blues. As we make greens right here. Well, it's generic. So if I make another green, they'll just add to it. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I need to find an iron and a copper within pretty good proximity of each other, like these 2 guys right here. So if we bring a junction down here, so hang on, let me think how we're going to do this. Or we could do it up here. No, I want to save this for the accumulator spot. All right, so copper, iron, iron, copper, copper. All right. All right, so drills, we drag down, smelt. We put our green manufacturing here. Drill, bring over smelt, drag them up, make the greens, load up the greens here. That's the plan. All right, so let's go start. Where am I doing this at again? Right here. All right, so touchdown. Let's go. Drills down, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah. I know. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. No. All right, let me take a gander at something here real quick. Sorry. All right. All right. So this is our source of copper, and let's do this. So let's clear out some room. I wonder if I should go this way. I should probably go this way. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Yeah, we don't have enough stuff. Yep. Running out of belts. Oh, don't need that, 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 that. What's that, guys? Sorry. All right, so don't need that. We're out of that. We can't make any more of that. Can't connect that. Well, we could get some power going, I suspect, just to get that all primed. There we go. All right. So once again, we have the accumulators going. When it fills up, it will take them over here to the unload. So that'll work. Right now the solar panels is what we're working on. So as soon as we get, so we'll make our solar panel blueprint up there as soon as we get the base stuff. So solar panels, I'm going to use that one. So we bring everything in. Where's the panels come out though? Oh, come out right there. All right. All right, cool. Pretty basic. Wait, is that? No, it's not my design. Oh, nice. All right, cool. Right, okay, let's go and fly back, get restocked. Now we've already got the steel. No, somewhere I do. Here it is. So here we have steel already. That's one part of that. But we're working on the greens. That's going to, and then we have the copper, which we can grab from the place we just made right here. The greens are going to just take a little effort here. All right, what are we waiting on? Okay, cool. Cool. Guess I have enough of everything. Yeah. Just waiting on some resupply here. Sorry, we have like I said, we got a tree removal guy coming tomorrow. We're just coordinating some stuff, double checking some stuff. All right, I'm only waiting for one, so I'm not gonna wait. All right, so let's go down. Finish the smelting for the copper. Where's it? Where am I at? I'm there. Okay. Oh. Right there. There we go. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. All right. So now, other way. All right. So now, let's go ahead and just connect these up. Hang on a sec, guys. Okay. All right, so that's the copper plates we need for greens. Oh, I'm missing one. All right, so we're going to put the green manufacturer. We're going to drag all this up here to. So let's go ahead and set up the greens. Can I just copy the other one? Where's it at? Right here. Oh, I can't. All right. That's the one. So we take the inputs right here. Let me think. So we'll do the pickup right here. So this should work out fine. And we don't need that. Likewise up there. All right. Now, the other part of this puzzle is this iron over here. Oh. I have to do some landfill. All right, so no, not that. Go that way, and that was cool. That was fast. All right. Now, let's do that. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go up here and copy the smelters. So if I do this, flip it like that. Oh, running out of stuff. All right. So, that I guess will work. A lot of stuff. Okay. Let's get all the trees out of the way. All the lumber. A lot of deforestation going on. Hmm. Okay. So. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll do a 7 to 4. Here. That works. That works. Too much. All right. Then well, all this has to go. I need to get power to all this stuff. Wait, before I do that, how is power doing? Nice. So if we do this guy, box, that again. You're in the way. Oh. All right. They've got power. They got power. All right. Now we'll go up to the factory and see if there's anything we can pull out. I think there might be. These guys will just like, okay, so what do we need here? 8. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm not very coordinated. Do that. All right. Actually, thinking probably should probably bring it over to about there. All right, so that should take care of the copper. And this doesn't have power. Oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. That's not how you do it. Ooh, I'm in. All right. All right, so let's grab. And then what are we missing up in here? Just beacons. All right. And oh, we're missing inserters. Okay. Looks like I'm always like a half a step behind here. Oh, okay. Increase that. That's good. Those. Let me go take another bio break real quick while we're waiting on stuff. So oops. Oh, I did something wrong. Hang on. I closed a browser. I shouldn't have. Oh no. There's no game. Oh, there it goes. Right back. I've returned. I know. Oops, wrong button. It's wrong button. Interesting. Okay, we're completely restocked. Trying to put this together, we need to finish that. So before we deliver to that, let's turn those guys off. Am I getting all the fuel? Sure am. Nice. Oh, okay, here we go. Right. Cool. All right. 510. All right, so now oh. No, dang it. Stop. Don't want to do that. What am I doing? I'm just destroying everything. You go there. Good. Okay. I need 3 more. All right, cool. So now what I have to do is just get all the missing pieces up here, which is, I can't make that many. I can make 12. Then we just need to do a pickup right up here. Do loading. Yeah, that worked. That there. There. Cool. All right, let's see. How do I want to do this? All right. Okay, so finally, we have to come back here and finish this up here. So that's the greens. So let's go, and we have the other two. It's gonna be rushed. Let's finish up here. If we fly north, we can put the blueprint for the what do you call it? Solar panels. A placeholder, anyways. All right, let's see how this is going to fit. Blueprint, production, solar panels. No, I think that's the one. No, that's the one. All right. Output is there. So just put this. Okay, for a placeholder, let's turn everything off. Just put that right there for now. I need a train to pick up stuff up. So I need a loading. Could do it there. That works. Turn those off. Go. Oh, boy. So no, okay, so we'll unload to here and drop off all the needed stuff. Sure, yeah. Um, actually, that means we drop off steel and copper, bring them down and around the output. Okay. Then we drop off all the greens on the top. That's gonna be cramped. All right, that's fine. Back from restock. Let's finish up the greens. Flying's the only way to go. Factorio. All right, sweet. Now, hang on. Is there? Oh, we're not bringing them up here. That's why. All right, so we need to do, say, 200. Yeah, change that to 200. All right, that makes sense. Are we having a production problem on undergrounds, or am I just going through them too fast? Let's find out. Oh, I think we're having a production problem. Let's see here. All right, so it's just a production. Oh yeah. Huh. What's going on here? Oh, ran out of coal. Oh, my bad. Here we go. Hmm. I should upgrade this and then join it in here. That would be the better choice to do. Let's go back here. Oh, let's go back over here. There we go. Stuff. You know, that's close enough. That's close enough. All right, we're out of here. We want to go finish up the greens, right? The greens still have some purple. Yeah. We'll go back up and finish off the other two. Go. Look at that change so quickly. All right. And all right. So, all right, let's go up and finish. We're going to get as far as we can because we're running out of undergrounds. Which is a crime, by the way. Yeah. All right, we got to put another one here. Wait a minute. Got to do 3. 1, 2, 3. I have to put one on. Maybe we can dump the greens off on that side. So unloading. That won't work. Okay. Kind of should have put this one. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go make a lot of buckets. Do another restock. Oh, I don't want to fly over the water. Flying over the water, bad. Yeah, I actually don't think we need these anymore. Don't think we need those anymore. So if each unloading, I have 3 of them. 32, so I need 96. Just in case I miscounted. Yeah. We're not going to be able to do anything else. We're tapped out on things. It says storage is minus. So all right, let's head out. So we'll get these things situated, get them all connected. That'll be perfect timing. A lot more productive than yesterday, that's for sure. All right, so let's fly over here. Let's get some electricity. All right, so we have to bring copper. That works. That works. All right, so that's our copper. That's the iron. All right. So we'll just say for giggles, this is the copper. It's going to be the pickup. So if we, we need to go to a 4 to 2 also. So I think we're just going to bring them both down the pipe here. We'll do 1, 2, 1. chop this up. All right, then we have this one. Oh, it's actually got 4 inputs. I'm gonna use them all. Not very compact. All right, so this would be the greens, which would be opposite of this. So if we do these, quick rename. Okay, sweet. I don't know if any trainers are going to be on the way, but let's see. Huh. These are already added unload. Just kind of waiting. Huh. Guess we have to add more unload. Can I copy his? All right. I might not have done that right. Yeah, cool. All right. Copy. Nice. All right, we just have enough time, just enough time to see if this will work. So if these guys are at an unload, we're gonna go get gas, we're gonna go to a pickup, and the other unload is full, so they should come back here. Let's find out. Oh, did I not put? I did. So we have 2 green pickups and 2 green unloads. And the only 2 trains doing green unloads just passed. Oh, I'm just kind of making this up on the fly. All right. And here comes our other train. Get rid of the old fuel. Loading up new fuel. And we should be heading for pickup. Which one? Closest one, which is fine. If anything, we can just add another train too. And hopefully he'll want to go all the way over there. Right, here we go. See. And cool. Right. Awesome. Now this won't get anything going. Tomorrow we'll be able to connect the copper and steel. We'll start making the solar panels. Keep forgetting. So I think our greens are locked in. And making accumulators. So we just must have, oh, we just dropped off some batteries. All right, cool. Cool. All right, sweet. All right, I think we're on our way there. Like I said, tomorrow we will hook up this copper. We'll add 2 more trains, and we'll hook up the steel, and they'll deliver up here, And by getting a dedicated accumulator and solar panels, which I can never seem to remember. Okay. Okay. It'll work. Now we're going to have to already have a solar panel train right here. They'll drop off here, and then we're going to see if that actually fires this off. That's all we're missing. That's it. All right, guys. Tomorrow, roll some credits here. Boop, 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 doop, doop. BMAC, FX Editor. Thank you so much for that. FX Editor, thank you so much for the 76 months. BMAC, thank you for the 50 months. All right, guys. See you guys later. I'm out of here.